business, you're struggling, especially with having a lot of people come to see the opportunity. You're struggling with having your people whom you want them to see the opportunity to come and sit down and see the opportunity, whatever it is. At this point, what you were going to be learning this morning will help us, especially to make sure you increase the number of persons who see this opportunity through you. It's very important. It's very important. Okay? So, one of the key things we're going to be looking at today is going to be on how to generate contacts. Our business thrives because you have lots and lots and lots and lots of contacts who you can reach, who can have the opportunity of seeing the business through you. How to generate contacts, very important. Now let me tell you something. The moment you have less contacts to see the opportunity, your anxiety keeps increasing. Meaning you become too anxious. Because when those small ones that you have, when they are almost finishing, it's like your world is almost crashing. There are some of us, maybe, who have asked ourselves the question, so what if all the people I know, what if they are not interested in the business? What will happen to my business? What if all the contacts I have shown this business to, what if they don't get interested or do not sign up to the business? What do I do? Does that mean I will not succeed? For those of us who are long enough in this business, we all know that most definitely your business success is not a function of the current contact list you have. It's not a function of the current quantity of contacts you have right now. That is not what determines how successful you will be in this business. What determines how successful you will be in the business is your understanding of how to ensure you never run out of contacts. Meaning, if today I have only 500 contacts on my phone, and out of the 500 contacts on my phone, I have shown them this business opportunity in the past 1 year, in the past 2 years, one way or the other. And I'm going to be showing most of us how the fact that the contacts that you have on your phone, I can guarantee you that I think just about 20% of the contacts you have on your phone are the ones who have actually seen this opportunity. Some of us, especially those of us that have done this business for more than 1 year, 2 years, I'll let you know that it's just about 20% of the contacts you actually have that have actually seen this opportunity. Most of us who are here. You know, the problem is that most of us assume that because they are seeing your status, they know the business you are doing. Some of us assume that because you have talked about your business or they know the name of your business means that they know the business you are doing. Some of us assume that. And you know why? Because of that, you haven't even shown them the opportunity. It's different for them to know what you are doing, and it's different for them to actually see what you are doing. So by the time most of us ask ourselves, how many of my contacts have actually watched the video, have actually sat down in a presentation? I think it was on Saturday. You said that person was your schoolmate or something like that. Yeah. That was the first time she's seen the opportunity. When were you guys in school together? How many years ago? She's in your school. When did you guys start knowing each other?
That was 2022.
2022, 2 years ago. So that means she has known this person for the past 2-3 years. but it was on Saturday that the person you know like that saw the opportunity. And guess what? That's what is going on with most of us. When you scroll through all those people you've known for years, you will realize that most of them have not really sat down to see the business you do. And you know the sweetest part? The sweetest thing I have realized is that most of the people that know you for long and probably know that there is a business like this that you are doing, most of them, if they actually sit down to see the opportunity you are doing, they will sign up. If they actually get the chance of sitting down to see what you are actually doing, they will sign up. That's what I've noticed. So, for those of us who already have contacts in the business, the first way to generate contacts is, the first way to do that is to empty your phone on paper. Empty your phone on paper. Empty it. Empty it. Some of you, up till now, we have been teaching you when it comes to writing your contact list. In fact, some of you say, if you are the one that is teaching your teammates, don't prejudge. Don't prejudge. But most of you are still prejudging some of your contacts. Some of you, there are some people you know, you are seeing their name on your phone, but up till today, your mind never agreed you to prospect that person. Up till today, you are still struggling. You are still struggling to write that person's name and prospect the person, recommend the person, or show the person the opportunity. Up till today, some of you is your pastor. Some of you is your best friend. Some of you is your choir members. Some of you is your colleagues at work. Some of them, up till today, they have not seen the opportunity. Why? You have not emptied your phone on paper. Those people must see this opportunity. If you just make the decision this week and say, every human being on my phone, today, this week is operation, everybody must see this business. Most of us, all the complain, you are complaining that your business is not thriving. You will find out that you are the one actually holding yourself because you've not emptied your phone on paper. Some of us, over the years, you have emptied your phone on paper. Some of you have done that. Some of you have done that. But let me tell you what happened. You started. And then because of the way some of them were rejecting you, you now did not finish. And there were those who were ahead that are meant to accept you. But because of the no's, you stopped. You didn't show everybody. Now guess what? The book of the month said what? What's the name of the book of the month? Go for no's. You need those who are telling you no, because out of those who are telling you no's, you will find those who will tell you yes. So if because of those you've emptied on paper, you started reaching out to some, you started reaching out with so much vigor and power, and then you now stopped. Why? Because you were not getting some results that you wanted. Ladies and gentlemen, empty your phone on paper. Empty your phone on paper. Some of you, you have so many contacts. Like me, I have plenty contacts. If you are going to say start writing it with your hand, it will suffer you. There is a very simple method you can adopt to print out your contact list. You can print it out and have it as a printed document. Yes, it's a very simple formula. Well, I think have I thought on that? I think I've taught some persons how to do that. You can just convert your contact list from that file format, just export your contact list, then convert it to an Excel file, and then you can give it to printers to print out your contacts. It will show the names and the phone numbers. You have it as a document that you're using to do your business. So with that, you can build. So that's the first thing. The second way to generate contacts is get third-party lists. Get third-party lists. What do I mean by that? Friends, family, especially those, starting with those who have seen the opportunity but were not interested. So anybody who tells you he's not interested, that's nice, very good. Can you recommend someone that you know that might be interested? Even if the person gives you 5 names, 5 contacts, 10 contacts, it is something. You can have a star out of that list. I tell you the truth. You're a testifier, right? Out of the 2, somebody gave her, 1 of them signed up. And that's from someone who was not interested. So do you see? Get third-party lists. So there is nobody, please, I need you to write this down. Nobody who sees my business is useless. Nobody. As far as the person saw my business, the person is useful. If it's not useful to sign up immediately, he is useful to make a referral for me. Nobody who signs up to your business is useless. Who sees your opportunity, is useless. So every single person who sees your opportunity, you can get something out of the person. Now, what about those who saw the opportunity, but they have not told you no? You can still get contacts from them. Or they say they don't have the money. You can still get contacts from them. They can still give you their contact list. Yes. Now, guess what? I've shared the story of my brother and how I've built a team of thousands of people from that. He saw the opportunity. He said he didn't want to do the business. I went and met him in his office. He wrote his contact list. From there, boop, I got sign-ups. Today, I'm building a team that is still alive up till today from that leg. I've made millions upon millions of naira from that list he wrote that day, today, as I speak to you. So you say this get third-party list, don't joke with it. You have limitless resources. Stop thinking that because your contacts didn't join the business, it means your business is doomed. Never. You have limitless resources around you. I can meet my brother. I can meet my sister. I can meet my uncle. I can meet my father. I can meet my husband. I can meet my wife. You can meet anybody. Because people are channels to others. Write it down. Everybody I know is a channel to someone else. Everyone you know is a channel to someone else. Now I'm going to teach us how we can reach out to the people around us that can lead you. Let me give you a script you can use in case you are thinking of what will I say, what will I do so that these people can give me their contact list. Let me give you a little guide of a script. All right? So you can snap this because we are going to use this for the practical session. Okay? You can snap this because we are going to use this for the practical session. Okay, now so here it is. Greeting. So you have greeted with the person. You people have, finished your normal talk. Then you now ask, I know you will like to add an extra source of income to your current source of income. So you guys can have a talk around that part. And then you go on to say, I can show you how we can work that out using my business. Now, my business is a business of recommendation. This is what you will do. You will connect me to your contacts in Awka or any city that you want to connect people to, so that I can show them my business. For those who get interested, You will earn and I will earn too. Everybody is selfish. Everybody has a personal interest in anything. So if you are trying to make the person feel that he will not make any money, let me tell you, when I met my brother, these were some of the words I told him. You will also earn. But he's earning, he will need to sign up to earn the earning. But I won't tell him that part yet. Let us get results first. He will earn. Of course, when he sees the result that will come out of it, he will want to earn it. Because I will tell him that he will earn. Now, take this contact list, write your list, and I will use your phone to send them the message. When they ask you about the message, this is what you will tell them. So you will write out the response. But this will be after the person has made the list. You give him the response. Okay? So when you're having that discussion, you let him know there is what you will say. Are you following me? So this is what you will say. You will have it for him. So the person makes his list of contacts for you. Now, if we understand these principles, you will understand that it's not going to be everybody you tell to write contact list that will say yes, that will write contact list for you. But guess what? If you don't ask, you will not know who will. You have to ask to know who will. It's very important. So I ask, you help make me your list of contacts. This is what you will do for me. You will connect me to your contacts in Oka so that I can show them my business. For those who get interested, you will earn and I will earn too. Take this contact list, write your list, and I will use your phone to send them the message. Yes, it's cool. It's better if you use the person's phone. In fact, recharge the person. Recharge the person's phone if you need to. I did so. I sent him airtime to my brother's phone. I sent the airtime to his phone. And guess what? After sending the airtime, I collected his phone. He was busy. I was sending the messages. I was sending the message. Now, depending on how close both of you are, depending on your relationship with this person, the person can allow you to use his phone to send the messages. Some other persons, you tell him, send the message yourself. So depending on your relationship. Do you understand? The reason you are offering to send the message is so that the person will not stress himself. Are you getting me? And all of that. So that is one. So this is one way you can also get third-party lists. So you can use this script to get that. Now the next way to generate contacts is to add to your list through daily relationships. Add to your list through daily relationships. What do I mean? Every day on your way to work, on your way back from work, in your interactions in the market, in anywhere you go to, in your church, in anywhere you meet people. You meet people every day, everywhere you meet people. And the interesting thing is that each of these people you meet, they have an innate desire to become better. There is a struggle they are going through financially. You have a solution to their problem. You have a solution to what is going on in their lives. Some of them are struggling to pay their children's school fees. Some of them are struggling to pay the next house rent. Some of them are thinking of what next to do. What else can I do? All they need is someone like you who can connect with them and offer them the solution that you are carrying. So why deprive the world? Why deprive the people you meet every day an opportunity to transform their future? Why deprive them? I think the Nigerian Constitution should make it a crime for people who have an opportunity that can make other people's lives better, and they deprive them that opportunity. They should make it a crime in Nigeria, so that most of us will go to jail for not connecting people to what can change their lives. Yes. If they are going to suggest the next constitution, the next law, I think they should make this a law. You will go to jail for not being your brother's keeper. Now, You are making money, people are struggling. You see an opportunity that can change the person's life, and people are struggling, and you are not telling them. It doesn't make sense now. You should go to jail. It's nice. It's a good reason to go to jail. Now, so, add to your list through daily relationships. So how do we do that? I created a little script that we can use. Very little script. Okay? This is a script. You greet and get to know each other, whatever you do. Then you now ask the main question, do you walk around here? The person tells you yes or no or whatever. Okay, what do you do? So you get to know the person's occupation, what the person does. What the person does. Make sure you get this because we are going to be doing this during practical session. We're going to have a group of 3 or 4 where we'll do the practical of this. So what do you do? The person tells you what to do. You say, wow, that's beautiful. I work with an organization that shows people how they can make money while sleeping. When somebody hears that one, the person will be like, wow. So there will be a reaction you will get from the person. You say, yes. I work with an organization that shows people how they can make money while sleeping. They'll be like, wow, that's interesting. Say, yes, let me have your number. We can have more discussion to help you know more about that, okay? My person says, yes, no problem. I give you my number, I go. And then I flash the person's number, let the person know this is my number. I save the number, and I recommend the person, send the person the recommendation message. I recommended you to the organization. Let's look forward to you. The normal recommendation message. I send it to the person. Why? Because already the person is aware of an organization that shows people how, so he will be expecting, because now we've connected. That's the reason he gave me his number or her number. So guess what? You can do this. Imagine that everybody you met on the way, you said something like this to the person, and the person gave you his or her number, and then you recommended the person. By the end of this month, you probably would have signed up as many persons as possible. You could have. All right? So the same thing also applies in instant prospecting and invitation. It's the same thing. So the people I know, the people I meet, I also do the same thing to them. So it's the same thing. It's the same script, but it's another different format. All right, good morning. Now, the difference in the instant prospecting and invitation is that I have an event that I know is coming up, or I have a presentation that I want the person to attend. That's the difference between that other and this. Though the script I used is the same, but it's just that after using the script, I got the person's number. Of course, I'm definitely going to be informing him that the organization will be having a session. And that will be happening so day, so time, depending on which time will be most convenient. I book the person immediately. In that our conversation there. That's instant prospecting and invitation. That's the difference. Are we together? So instant IPI, that is where I am prospecting you and I am inviting you for an event. That one is more effective. As I meet you, I know you, I told you I have an organization, I work with an organization that shows people how they can make money while they sleep. And the person reacts, and I say, yes. In fact, they will be having a session where they will be selecting a few persons that will get the chance of benefiting from what they are doing, who will also understand what they are doing, and a few of them will be selected. And this event will be coming up this coming week, Saturday, or this Wednesday, or Tuesday, or Thursday. When are you normally chanced? So the person, I know when he's chanced. I say, okay, they will actually have a session by that time. All right. What will happen is this. I'm going to be connecting you so that a reservation can be made for you. Will that be okay? The person says yes. You may not know. You know why I'm saying all these things to us? You would never know who is waiting for that conversation, who is waiting for that invitation. You would never know. Some persons just finished praying last night. Oh Lord, show me something. Oh Lord, change my situation. And then you just met the person. Guess what what is going through the person's mind? God just answered my prayer of last night. Now, some of us will be saying, you allow other excuses to get you rid of the opportunities that are out there for you. Don't do that. And what if I invite the person for the session instantly and the person says he's not available? Try first. Do first. Do first. I'll take every question later. Don't worry. Okay? So, like I mentioned, you can use that script, but then the next way to generate contacts is by converting old contact lists to prospects. So let's say you have one old contact list that was with you, that you have booked or you have not booked or whatever. Okay? Someone made a list of contacts, maybe refused to send a recommendation message, or the person was no longer responding for any reason. Okay, you have a list of contacts that has been there, piled up, and you are not using it for anything. You can convert it to prospects. Okay, you can convert it to prospects. Why? Because every contact on that list is a destiny awaiting transformation. Every contact on that list. That is somebody's future. That is somebody's family. That is somebody's life. Someone submitted it or however, and it's been there. You can convert them to prospects. And the interesting thing is this: the moment those persons signed up, or the moment there is a result from it, you can reach back the person who wrote the list and inform the person, out of this your list that you wrote, we were able to invite some of them, and they saw the opportunity and signed up to the opportunity. We would like to know if you would like us. I would like to know if you would like us to continue having conversations, or if you would like, let's come and see what we can do. Come so that we can show you what can happen, so that you can benefit from this. Because as it is, you're already going to be earning some money from it already. Now, I will not tell the person who is that person that signed up. I won't tell the person it is this particular person that signed up. I won't tell him. Because I don't know if the person can start calling the person and telling the person negative things that could discourage the person. So I'll let the person know someone signed up. So unless the person comes to the office and then I guide the person and the person is positive or signs up, that's when I can now tell you this is the person that signed up. Because now you are positive. So I am very sure that you are making progress with me before you now become the village people I was avoiding. Are we together? So you can convert them to prospects. We have scripts and systems that are working and producing results that you can use. Okay? So you can make use of those scripts. Okay, they are available. I guess would share it with us so that you can get them. All right? We'll share it with us so that you can get them. All right? The message, the SMS you can send to them, and then the scripts you can also use to book them. You can have them for yourself also. Okay, so these are the various ways you can generate contacts and build your business. So let's refresh. What's the first one again? Empty your phone on paper. That's the first one. All right? That's the first one. Empty your phone on paper. Very important. Now, the second one is what? Get third-party lists. So, get referrals, recommendations from others. Okay? Very important. What's the next one? Add to your list through daily relationships. So, as you go out, know that people who are seeing you are potential prospects. That's what it means. And I gave us a script for that, right? I gave us a script for the previous one also. Then what's the next one? Very good. Instant prospecting and invitation. Very important. Now, so these are the strategies. Well, I'm not going to teach you too many things right now because we're going to be doing practical sessions. So we're going to be assuming that this is what you want to do. So we're going to be doing practical session for the get third party list, and we're going to do a practical session for the add through relationship. Those scripts I showed us. Those two scripts I gave us. So we're going to do it in practical sessions. So